Yo, this is SoulDrum86 bringing you another video. Just wanted to give my first impressions of CarX Street. This game is super fun. I'm very new to the series. I did play a little bit of CarX Drift before this game came out. This was, I didn't play CarX Drift like a long time ago when it released. I'm very new to the series, but I was extremely excited for it ever since they showed the announcement trailer for it hitting consoles this summer. It released on Xbox first, had to wait about a month for it to release on the PlayStation, but man, it was definitely worth the wait. This game is phenomenal. This game seriously is phenomenal, and I'm gonna force my way out. I was trying to wait. But man, the driving, this game surprisingly has a lot of simulation aspects. And as somebody new to the series, I didn't know. I watched a lot of videos on it, right? And there's probably some people that I watched that covered the simulation aspects of it, but until you play it, you don't realize how sim it actually is. Taking certain corners, driving over curbs, you have a potential of your car tipping over. It can mess you up in races. It can really throw the balance off your car. I had no idea it had that level of realism to it. I just kind of looked at it at a distance from it being mainly an arcade racer, but it is definitely much more than that. Graphically, the game definitely serves its purpose. It's not the most polished, but this is a small studio, which leads me to my next thing. These type of games, this specifically, is one of the examples of how indie developers, you really see their passion and their care for the thing that they're making. And that really is what's missing with a lot of the AAA titles. So much of gaming is about money now. Pay this amount to get this, pay this amount to get that, or this version, or this car. Gran Turismo 7, a game that I love. Every time they do an update, you have to pay for the cars. And the Skyline GTR is my favorite vehicle, especially the R34. That just became available in that game, but it's 3 million credits. It's kind of ridiculous. But and a lot of the times it's like, dude, I've been grinding on that game for years now, and over time, even with the amount of credits that you build, you still spend a lot of credits updating your vehicles and customizing your vehicles. And so, a lot of the times people are going to be forced to buy the credits, and I'm not going to do that because I naturally have built up a little over 3 million credits. But if I get that Skyline GTR, then I don't have barely anything left to do anything with it. So that's just where I'm at with it. But playing a game like this, man, this hit the mark on so many different things. The customization, whether that's under the hood, whether that's the interior of the car, changing the seats, the steering wheel, the gear shift, all of these different things. As a matter of fact, the seats that I have in this car right now, they're custom seats. They're seats that I bought, that I customized with the credits that you earn. And wow, he's just gonna try to get over like that. Wow. But but man, this game is awesome. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna choose a spot to I want to choose a spot to pull over. I don't know why I'm driving so politely right now. But but as a matter of fact, all right, so this steering wheel was custom. Like, you can change the steering wheel. This is just an overall very, very fun experience. I have not played any other racing game since this is released. This came out on the PlayStation last Thursday, and I have not played any other racing game. So that will let you know how much I'm enjoying this game. I'm not here to say like, oh, this is the best racing game, but I am here to say that this is probably my favorite racing game now, because before it was the Crew. I love the Crew Motorfest. I like Forza a lot. The Crew has always been a game for me that like I play like religiously. Out of all the racing games that I was playing before, the Crew was definitely one of those games that I played a lot of. But man, CarX Street, ooh, CarX Street just it hits that mark for me, man. I feel like they nailed it. They really, really did. Um, just a very, very fun experience, guys. I don't even know really what else to say. Um, the traffic, as you can see, like you can set the traffic to like default. Dude, sometimes they are so rude. Like this dude just got over, almost hit me. Anyways, but the traffic, you can set it to high, which I have it set to. It looks way more realistic when the traffic is set to high. Default, there's really not many cars out. Not nearly as much as what you see on the screen right here. Um, but yeah, you can set it to low traffic, and I think you can set it to no traffic at all, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't done that, but I did see a video where somebody was saying that you could do that. But man, this game is awesome, man. This game is really, really cool. The fact that you have to manage your gas, which I'm good. I don't have to fuel up. You have to manage your gas. You have to manage your tires. As you can see in that bottom left-hand corner, you'll see what kind of tires that I have. It says 51%. I have the Racing Plus tires. So it does take a long time for the tires and gas to wear. You can actually go a while. You can even be on E pretty much. I had, what was it? I recently filled up in this car, and my gas was like, you could barely see a little bit of that like yellow. I was on E, and I was actually pushing it. I did it on purpose because I wanted to see, how long you can drive. I heard somebody in a video say when it gets really, really low, your car will start kind of like chucking along. It'll start going like slower. Um, so I like these aspects, man. This is really cool. It's really, really cool, man. Uh, these indie developers, man, I used to be somebody who said like gaming was dead, and there would always be people in the comment sections that I would see talk about, you got to go to the indie games. You have to go to the indie games. Gaming isn't dead because the indie games are kind of keeping everything alive. And that is so true. It's like I see that now. And I've been seeing it for a while, but I really do see that now. And as somebody who mainly covers wrestling, this really makes me excited for games like the Wrestling Code and Ultra Pro Wrestling, because it's in the same vein of this, of where like it's going to be guys who are taking wrestling serious. Um, for those of you who have been a part of this channel, who know about Ultra Pro Wrestling and Wrestling Code, you guys already know, they're passion projects. And when indie developers do these passion projects, like they make these games because they love whatever they're making. Like the CarX Street guys, they obviously love drifting and racing and car culture, and you see that in this. And this does make me excited for when we're finally able to play a wrestling game where the developers and the people involved have a passion for wrestling. One thing that I could say that I wish that this game had was customizing your character, and maybe that'll be updated soon. But customizing your character. Right now, everybody has to drive with this guy right here. But games like, Forza and even the Crew, where you can edit your guy, make him look as close to you as possible. Uh, it doesn't even have to be extremely detailed. Just as long as we can eventually start creating that character, I think that'd be really, really cool. but they have been doing updates. They're going to continue to do updates to this game, and I am here for it. The customization, everything right now, I am really enjoying. The game does have its problems, but right now I'm not here to really talk about the problems. I'm here to talk about what this game has done for me, and it being just one of my favorite games. I really, really dig this. But let me know what you guys feel in the comment section, man. CarX Street is only $30 in the PlayStation Store. So if you're looking for a new racing game to play and you don't want to pay a crazy, a full price game, definitely pick this game up, man. I can say that confidently. You will not be disappointed. Everything from the sound effects. The sound effects are amazing. Like hearing the gear shift and hearing your tires drive over a curb or, anything in the street. It sounds beautiful. Now, there is no damage to the cars. But when you do crash or you do collide with another vehicle or a railing or something like that, it actually seems like your car is going to be damaged because of how realistic the sound effects is and how realistic the collisions look. Even I think it was shown in the last video that I uploaded, the collisions can be extremely realistic. Like if you're just kind of driving through a red light and traffic will hit your back end and or T-bone you, like you really feel the effect of it. So even without the vehicles having any car damage, and that's now, they could update that later. But even though the vehicles don't have any car damage now, they really do make it, the crashes still have a lot of impact. Crashes can really impact you in races. I play on on hard difficulty right now, just so I can get a lot of credits, as you can see in that upper right hand corner. Playing on difficult on hard definitely is the way to go. It's not as hard as you think. It can be challenging. What's cool about this game is a lot of the times the CPU makes mistakes. So they'll crash into traffic. Traffic will come out of nowhere on them and they'll get T-boned or their back end hit, and it'll make them kind of spin out. So a lot of the times you can get first place like that. So it's this game is just a very fun experience. It's a very, very fun experience, man. But I'm done talking about it. You guys let me know what you feel in the comment section. It is your boy Soul Drum 86, and I'm out. Peace.